I'm Tashover Brian, a young youth in agriculture working at the Ebony Park Art Academy as an OHL demonstrator. OHL means Ornamental Horticulture Landscaping, and I'm repping for Farm Up Jamaica, putting idle hands to idle lands, reducing carbons within the process.
So Farm Up Jamaica is here to help reduce the importation of foreign food into Jamaica, increase Jamaican exports, put young people and farmers back to work in sustainable organic farming, and help to reduce crime and poverty by creating opportunities for people who need them most. We call it putting idle hands to idle lands.
So, here at Ebony Park Art Academy, we indulge mainly in agriculture and hospitality. So, basically what we do here is introduce agriculture to young youths so they can go out in the society and make a living for themselves. So, art institution involves in getting young youths certified in what they love and what they want to do for a future. I started Ebony Park Art Academy in 2018. I met Farm Up Jamaica in 2019 when I was 19 years old. They have came to this institution to introduce organic farming in depth. Even though we have learned organic farming in class, but it was basic. Because at this institution they teach you traditional and conventional basic level until you want to go to level 3, which is a more technical level, and level 4, which is a more technical than level 3. So, Farm Up Jamaica, I have worked with them in 2020, where I have learned so much more towards the organic farming. Because to my prior knowledge that I have learned and what I have learned at Ebony Park, I also applied most of those planting skills and knowledge to the organic farming. And I have seen where we have 95% success in growing cash crop without chemicals. So here we have a crop support system which we have planted a pumpkin plant. This particular structure, I would never know that this particular structure could do such thing, because what this structure actually does is reduce the fruit from being eaten by pests. It reduces field burn, which would burn the plant. You would have this burn side when it is rest on the ground for a long period of time. So it also reduces that. So you might see these cards and wonder what they're for. These cards act as a plant support structure. They are called trellising. So oftentimes these plants will grow fruits that cause the plants to topple over. So we use them to hold the plant upright and not break a limb and not topple over.
There are so many careers out there, Zane. What got you interested in doing farming?
I like to plant things and watch it grow, things that I can eat from it. And my father, who is an horticulturist from I was born, that's what I known him for, growing plants, flowers, foods and stuff. My mom, sometimes in the farm. So there I developed a love for agriculture and decided that I want to further my education, knowledge, widen my knowledge on agriculture. So when I first came at Ebony Park, I did not say I'm going to specialize in this part or that part. So I chose general agriculture, which I specialize in both plants and animals. So I can widen my knowledge and understanding the whole agricultural, architectural part. This is my area. So as we said, in horticultural landscaping, we do a lot of propagation. So in the background, you can see a lot of mango plants, Mangifa indica, which is the scientific term for mango plant. We have grafted on a newly imported East Indian mango from another tree to these plants. So within the next 2 weeks or 3, you will have an East Indian plant growing on a common mango plant, which is the rootstock, which is a stronger rootstock. Meeting Farm Up Jamaica has taught me more in depth in organic farming, which most of that is not practiced in Jamaica. Because organic farming, you basically means you're getting clean food. Without an healthy nation, you're not gonna get a wealthy nation. Understand? So Farm Up Jamaica has taught me to get more in depth in organic farming. I've worked with them in Hanover where I have grown with Farm Up Jamaica cabbage, lettuce, callaloo, and a variety of more cash crop which were grown under organic condition, and those were successful. Most were successful, some were being eaten because you know that we're not going to use any chemical, but we get a 95% of what we grow. So basically at Ebony Park now, the organic farming cooperates with using a greenhouse, because when you use greenhouse you use less chemicals, you have less pest infestation, so there you don't have to buy all these chemicals to put on your plants. And in greenhouse you use less fertilizer because you reduce leaching when you use container and containerize your plants. So I would encourage all young youth, come to Ebony Park, go to an art institution, do what you love, get certified, get a skill, and get out in the world.